Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my brow routine. I know that I have been saying it in every single tutorial. I'm going to skip over this part because I want to film an in-depth brow routine for you guys, and I did it today. Before I get too far into the intro, let me just tell you, it's supposed to be like 96 degrees here in Florida today, so I took the advantage of wearing a tank top. Look how cute this tank top is. Is this not the cutest thing? I love butterflies, but I love it. It's like so pretty and sparkly. Small disclaimer, this tank top is really old. I got this from Victoria's Secret 1.5 million years ago. But I mean, you could totally just go to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's and get it like a butterfly applique and stick it on a tank top. How cute would that be? I think I'm gonna do it with another one of my tank tops. Back to the video. So it's gonna be my brows. I went into an in-depth brow tutorial about how I fill in my brows. I give a couple of tips of the for those of you who are also fair as to how to fill in your brows without making them look like they are seriously drawn on. So if you are interested to see what I do to fill in my brows and want to see some tips and tricks, then just keep on watching the video. Okay, so I have you guys zoomed in really close so you can see what I'm doing. First thing I'm going to do is going to start out by using a spoolie and just comb my brows. I kind of comb them in an upward, sideways direction, sort of in the same direction that the hair grows. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe, and I'm going to start with this brow here because this is my good brow. And I start on the inner corner, and the important thing to remember when you're doing your eyebrows is it's important to have them shaped correctly, of course. You want to make sure that they are in the shape that fits your face. It doesn't necessarily have to have this super high extreme arch. If you don't have it, if it doesn't fit the shape of your face, then don't do it. Do what looks good on you. But good rule of thumb to remember is that your eyebrow should start right here at the corner of your nostrils. If you have an arch, it should be in line with the edge of your nostril like this, and the tail of your brow should be at the edge of your eye, where it lines up like that. That's the general idea of the shape of an ideal brow. So I'm going to go with this Brow Wiz right here, and I'm just going to start on the inner corner. And I just do short, very light strokes till I kind of create a little bit of a line. Then I continue all the way back into this part of my brow, and then I start to work into the larger part of my eyebrow with very short little strokes. Just to fill that in, but not to make it look so heavy and dense that it doesn't look real. Then this is the tricky part for a lot of people, especially those of you who are fair or if you have very few brow hairs, creating this inner corner right here. I like mine very squared off, but if you don't like that look, don't do it. Do what looks good on you or what you prefer. So again, I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to create a little square where I want my brow to start. And then once I've got that nice square drawn, I kind of connect it to the high point of my brow. I don't go any higher than my brow and I don't go too much lower. I connect it to the high point of my brow right here. Then what I do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to start the other side and I'm going to come back to this brow to show you what I do with my tail. So I'm going to tuck my hair behind here so you can see what I'm doing. Now this brow is a little bit tricky. This brow tends to the hairs come down a little bit. I have like a little bit of a dip in this eyebrow right here. This whole side of my face actually is a little bit lower. I think it's because I'm a side sleeper. I sleep on this side a lot, and I've read that if you sleep on one side, like one side of your face can droop. Then I will go back in with my spoolie and just brush it. It kind of gets rid of a little bit of that harsh line. This is a good trick if you've gone a little bit too heavy with your brow pencil or with your, actually you can use eyeshadow too if you've gone in with eyeshadow. If you've gone a little bit heavy, just brush it away because you can always come back in and do it again. Okay, so now the center of my brows are done. I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm going to, this is in the shade Taupe as well. I'm going to use this brush right here. This is actually the Anastasia Brow Brush, and I am going to use this for the tail of my brows. I just barely tap this in here, barely tap it, because this is very, very pigmented, and a little bit goes a very long way. So what I do is I come in with this, and I do the tail of my brows. Because you can take a little bit more heavy product and a little bit more definitive drawn lines on the tails of your brows, I will do this to kind of create that nice shape. And then I go in and I just sort of brush and make sure everything looks nice. This one's a little bit more important because I do kind of have to bring it up a little bit because this one and this one are uneven. And I know that eyebrows are sisters, not twins, but it's really uneven. So I just kind of come in here and I sort of just create a little faux line where I don't really have any brows, and then come down and meet them where I do, and then I brush them up like this. So if you want to take an extra step to make them look extra fancy and extra defined, this is going to be a great option for you. I clean them up with a brow definer. This is the Sigma E15 flat definer brush, and then I take concealer. So the tip with this, for me personally, the way that I like it to look is that I use concealer, the same color concealer that I put on my eyes, and I only use concealer to fix underneath here. I do not use concealer to fix here or up here. So if I do need to fix something up here or here, I will take the same foundation that I used. That way the shades match. I just take my concealer like this. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer. It's the one that I use today. And I just take my flat definer brush and I just scoop the top of the wand. And I get a little bit on there. And then you just go in and you lightly outline your brows. I always kind of start here in the middle towards the tail because the most product is going to come off right there. And then I will go and drag the rest right here. And then I drag mine down to kind of highlight. Now I'm going to go in with my last step, which is this. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Feel free to use a color gel if you'd like to use a color gel. I find that the color gel for me personally, because I am fair, is a little bit too much and it's like boom, brows. So I like the clear one. And because this eyebrow over here kind of does tend to droop, I like to make sure that it's stuck in place, and this stuff is like glue. So I'm going to go in and just kind of brush these hairs up. Sorry, I keep taking my hair down. I'm going to go in and brush these hairs up because I want this to be a little bit more arched than it is. And I just kind of brush these ones sideways. And then these ones I just kind of brush in the direction that they go because this brow is pretty good. This brow kind of does what it's supposed to do. I just go back in with my regular clean smooth, I was going to say smoothie. I go back in with my regular clean spoolie and I just clean this up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish the rest of my face and I will be right back. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's brow routine tutorial video, I guess. I know I've been saying it, like I said in the intro, that I wanted to film an in-depth brow tutorial for you guys. So I hope that some of the tips and tricks that I use to fill in my brows will work for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please click subscribe to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, SPF is your best friend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!